Hey guys, this is 2G Wolf, and I am back with my Super Smash Bros. 4 speculation. Um, so I left off with Crystal. Think she'd be a cool addition, etc. Falco. I see Falco coming back. He's been around since Melee. I don't see why they'd get rid of him. He's like the perfect secondary character for Fox in the Star Fox series. So I don't see him going anywhere. Samus, and as far as Metroid goes, everyone wants back Ridley. Or wants Ridley. Ridley is ginormous. Alright? Yes, I know Bowser was downsized. Bowser's size has changed so much over the course of Mario that it works. Ridley has always been 4 times the size of Samus, if that. Not only that, but getting Ridley to walk around on the ground with those wings, it just wouldn't work. I mean, he'd be so awkward walking with those wings. It's not like he can tuck those away like Meta Knight can, you know? Those wings would just be in the way, I think, honestly. I don't see Ridley. I really don't. If you're going to have Ridley in the next Smash Brothers, he's probably going to be a boss. I think Ridley's just too awkward for Metroid. Would I like to see another Metroid character? Yes, I would. I wouldn't mind seeing Spire or Sylux from Metroid Prime Hunters. Get another bounty hunter in there, or some other Metroid character. Samus needs some company. I don't disagree with that, but I don't think it's Ridley. It'd just be too awkward. If they could make Ridley work, I wouldn't mind having him, but I just can't see getting him to work in a Smash Bros. Environment other than boss. Okay, so we got Kirby. I really don't see anything changing there. You got pretty much all the main characters you need. Starfy, no. That's staying as an assist trophy. Sorry. Marth and Ike. I can't see them adding another Fire Emblem character. Maybe Lyn, but why? No. I don't know the Fire Emblem roster as well as other things, so I don't know what we can expect to see there. I haven't played a Fire Emblem game since Shadow Dragon, so I can't really honestly say. I think they should keep Marth and Ike. Roy just needs to stay out of there. Bring Roy back as an assist trophy and have him do that whole charged sword thing where he kills you in one hit. That'd be pretty cool. Or you can just keep Lyn and have Lyn do it. I mean, whatever. I don't care either way. I don't see Fire Emblem getting another rep. What I do see is Isaac. Isaac was an assist trophy like Waluigi. I think the only reason why Isaac didn't get in... Actually, there is no reason. I think Isaac just didn't make the roster because he didn't make the roster. Golden Sun, I think, deserves a representative, and I think it would be Isaac over Matthew. Sorry if that disappoints you, but I think Isaac would be a better rep because he's been around longer. And now we have Pokemon. I know I mentioned Arceus earlier. I hate Arceus. Way overpowered. That really bothered me. Anyway, but back onto Smash Bros. So, Pikachu, sticking around, original. Pokemon Trainer, I think, was the best thing they possibly could have done. When I was little and they released the first Smash Brothers, Pokemon Trainer was actually one of my guys I wanted to see him the next Smash Brothers, Melee. I wanted to see Pokemon Trainer in Melee. Didn't happen. When he came out in Brawl, I was pretty happy. I mean, the moveset was pretty much exactly what I dreamed of when I was a kid. I also dreamed of Sonic being in, but we'll get to him in a minute. as for adding other characters, Lucario is a favorite. So here's what I see as far as Pokemon goes. Either they're going to keep Lucario because everyone loves Lucario, or from high demand they're going to bring back Mewtwo. If they bring back Mewtwo, that'd be awesome. I'd love to have Mewtwo back. He was one of my favorite characters to play with in Melee. But what I more than likely see happening is they'll take out Lucario and they'll replace him with Zoroark, which is a black and white Pokemon, 5th gen, and basically give him a Mewtwo or Lucario-like set. I think that'd be disappointing. I have Mewtwo and Zoroark on here because those are the two I see most likely happening. I think Lucario's gone. If they get another slot, maybe we will see Mewtwo and Zoroark. Who knows? Because they can make Zoroark a lot different from Lucario in the fact that he'd be more slashing instead of like keeping your opponent up close with like Lucario's attacks. I think Zoroark would have more knockback power than Lucario, which I think would be interesting. But yeah, I got them both on my roster. Do I see them both? No, I see one or the other. I see Mewtwo or I see Zoroark. Lucario, I think he's done. And then they may add another I've heard things about another Pokemon trainer. I don't see that happening. People want to see like the rival, and you'll see Eevee, Rhydon, and Alakazam or something like that. I don't see that happening either. Balloon Fighter. As far as Sakurai goes, he loves his vintage video games. He has proven that with Kid Icarus. Kid Icarus hadn't had a release in years. He puts Kid Icarus in Brawl and then continues to make Kid Icarus Uprising afterwards. Based on that, I see Balloon Fighter standing a very good chance of being in the next Brawl. In the fact that, you know, he gives you that vintage video game feel, just like Game & Watch, and a lot of people were surprised he wasn't in Brawl, so I can see Balloon Fighter happening. My reasoning for, I think he'd be a really cool character to play with, in the fact that he'd play like Mario while on the ground, but when you got him in the air, he'd play like Kirby, so I think that would be really cool. And then you have Ness and Lucas. Lucas, I think he'll make a return because of Mother 3, although he would be, if anyone was to disappear from the Brawl roster, I think he'd be one of the 5 to go. Captain Falcon, Original 12, Olimar, Pikmin. Those games have been very popular. Pikmin's being released on the Wii U, so I don't see Olimar coming, although I do see a change in his moveset in the fact that he'll probably pull out Rock Pikmin now, or the Steel Pikmin, or whatever they are. So I do see a slight change with his moveset based off the new Pikmin, but other than that, I see him coming back. Animal Crossing is a very popular franchise as far as Nintendo goes. They had a stage in Brawl, and I'd really like to see an Animal Crossing rep. I have Tom Nook here, but it doesn't mean I wouldn't like knock it if we got Rover or someone else. I think a really interesting choice might be Capman, in the fact that you know, he gets his final smash and he gets in the bus and runs everyone over.